Hello everybody and welcome to another video from BobBitchin66. This video is going to be a bit different. There's been a lot of changes going on, and I just wanted to kind of just have some gameplay going and really just talk about the state of my channel. I guess let's just start at the forefront. It's no surprise. I know not many of you people watch. For the people that do watch, thank you very much. It really means a lot. I told myself when I was going to get into this at the start that it was never going to really be about the views for me. This is more about, a creative hobby that I love racing, and racing's really expensive. So it's not something I can just go out to the track and go film. So this was my best outlet and creative outlet to do that. Since I've started this channel, I have moved into a new apartment that has seen quite a bit of internet issues, amongst other just playability issues, and being able to really get my rig set up in a timely manner and be able to have an easy recording session that I can do. So it's been a little tough, and I think I just kind of realized as of a couple weeks ago, as I haven't really been putting any videos out, that it was very difficult to do in this apartment. And since then, we are actually moving to a different apartment that should, well, I guess let's start at the forefront here. The biggest issue is internet issues. So, we had to sign on with Comcast, and I've had nothing less than a bad experience. So it's been difficult, and it might not even be Comcast's fault. I mean, I've been running Comcast internet on where I originally started doing these videos, playing multiplayer races, and nothing too crazy on internet, but the infrastructure was there. And it's clear to me right now that basically the building that we are in definitely just can't support what I want to be doing. And for the content that I do, I mean, like I said, it's never been about the views for me. I've never cared about that. Views are great, but really this is just something I want to be happy making, and I want to make quality stuff for the people that do want to watch and do want to check it out. This is something that I really care about. And so with that comes the idea, which I've never really been for essentially, but it's been online racing. And online racing requires a lot of bandwidth and a lot of consistency. And you can even notice in my last video or two that I've put up, that you can see that there are server spikes and there are issues with driving. And it's not even more so that my experience racing under these conditions is bad. It actually has looked pretty consistent. But I know what that looks like from the other end, having good internet for racing games, and seeing what that looks like to the players that do. So I don't want to be the one that is spazzing all over the track and making people's experience bad. It sounds weird, it sounds stupid, and it sounds selfish, but that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I don't want to be racing online, making other people have a negative experience just because I'm trying to get content that gets maybe 10 or 20 views every week out the gate. So with this new internet, I am going to be going for a fiber internet situation, and going to see if that can solve our problems, which I'm hoping can. But yeah, I just don't feel comfortable, or at least I haven't thought of the best way to curate making content that would be racing the computers that I would feel happy with. And I put up this footage of F1 as I was racing Austria after the Grand Prix this weekend that really, I'm happy with. The F1 AI is incredibly strong and good, but me just coming from a content creator perspective, I just can't get behind that my races would be against the computer, and it just doesn't feel like something that I can necessarily be proud of. I'm running the AI on 55%, and I run my little to no assists. I had to add something to the gas pedal because I kept oversteering way too much. So I got a little bit of half traction control to kind of help me out. But regardless of the point, I think just computer racing, just until I've figured out what kind of content I would be happy with making, it just doesn't work out for me. If I'm crazy, go ahead and just tell me in the comments below that people would be happy to just see me run through a Formula One season against the AI or something like that. But until I can get these internet solutions fixed, that's kind of going to be where the channel's at right now. I can't really depend on what days I'm able to record. Every day is different with my internet, and I just can't guarantee my Sunday or Tuesday recording days, which I normally like to do. It could be bad or it could be good. So obviously this is such a small problem in the massive world of problems going on right now. But, you know, everyone has their own issues, and this is just one of those things that I'm trying to work past, and it conflicts my creative outlet, which kind of sucks. Granted, there are a lot more things that people should be worried about in the world right now, but this is mine at the moment. And I'm not trying to take away from any of those issues whatsoever. They are so much more insurmountable and important to be addressing. But yeah, so, and the second thing is really with this new apartment, there is a little bit of consolidating going, and I run on a full playseat rig, and I don't quite know where to put that in this apartment. So I'd be getting the good internet, but I am not sure what the state of my racing simulator is going to be at the moment. So I don't know if I'm going to tuck it into a closet, if I'll even have somewhere to set up my games where it's nice enough to drive, because, I mean, anyone that drives a steering wheel knows it's a little tough to do it on a TV that's mounted up high for a living room experience, and then sitting in a low chair and looking straight up. You really got to have the correct angle. So I'm trying to work through these issues, these minor issues that to everyone else sounds like first world problems, and really they are. But it's just something I'm trying to work through, and until then, I just don't really feel comfortable or good about any of the content I really put out on my channel. So until I get it sorted, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm going to leave this video just kind of unedited. I feel like I've ranted well enough. And, man, give it up for the first race of F1. I'm not doing Lando justice for him getting his podium this past weekend, but I am doing my best on Austria after not playing F1 in my sim chair for over a month, it seems like. It's probably been 2 months, so... thank you so much for watching. I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward here to the end of the video so you can catch the end of the race. I did make a pretty good gap after I did my early pit stop run. And yeah, hopefully things turn around. Hopefully I can get some more videos out. But until then, I will see you guys on the track.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
Perfect.